2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Arnold Palmer Invitational this week. Our first round coverage is about to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. And Rich, a legendary stop on tour this week. Bay Hill Club and Lodge, Arnold Palmer's place. What can the players look forward to?
Well, they're going to find a course that's ferocious, aren't they? This golf course historically plays firm, fast, the wind is up, the temperatures can be cool. It's a golf course that it doesn't suffer players that aren't tough. And I think that's what Arnold really wanted to have. He wanted a U.S. Open here so badly, never quite got it. But I can promise you this, each and every year, these players feel the pain and suffering that Arnold wanted them to have at this venue. It's quite the test.
Let's get down to the first hole. Before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak, as there is some drama developing in our featured group in the form of a rivalry with Max Homa.
Andrew, I cannot believe that this featured player has chosen Max Homa to go up against. Max oozes talent out of his skin, out of his pores. I just really hope our featured player can keep up with what they've started.
Thank you, Henny. Let's see who roasts who out there today as our featured player takes on Max Homa.
That was such a skillful shot, taking the bunker out of play, now safely on the green.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
Here we go, putt on the way. It's looking really good. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in the tie for third place. And now to the par 3 second.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This is a hybrid. Just a little bit off on that shot. Okay, time now for Max Homa.
He's just fallen to one stroke behind his rival.
Now look at this one come back.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Let's see if he can save par. As we move on to the next hole, we look at the leaderboard. Brooke Henderson is in front. The tee shot at 3. A lot to like about that one. Rich, you have to be really impressed with how Brooke Henderson has evolved.
Her swing, I think, is probably the best in the game, both men's and women's. The way that she swings it each and every time, it's dynamic, it's strong, but it's also got this finesse to it. She's the complete player all around when it comes to ball striking.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. Let's take a closer look at the par 5 fourth. That is a big-time drive. That will definitely work. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Now over to Max Homa.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Oh, how good was that? And that will move him up the leaderboard as well.
3 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead.
The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards. Ridge, placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Handy effort, that one. Well, we're getting more and more used to seeing this, aren't we, Rich? Max Homa once again in the limelight. He's certainly stepped up to the elite level on the tour.
Yeah, it just seems like, you know, it took him a while to get comfortable with the PGA Tour and his surroundings. But now that he's found the winner's circle multiple times, it becomes, you know, old habit to him. It's coming easier and easier, and he's evolving into one of the greats in the game.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Taking a look at the standings now, and our featured player is just 1 spot behind the leader, Brooke Henderson. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
I don't mind the look of this. Like the look of this. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Okay, time now for Max Homa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's outstanding. Holds it from the bunker.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. He has this putt for a share of first place. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Putt is underway.
And the birdie putt drops. We've got a tie for first place on our leaderboard with our featured player and Brooke Henderson.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
A par 4 here. This tee shot is looking good so far.
This one is going straight at it.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Here's a putt to get to 8 under par for the event. So close. 7 feet to the cup.
A good look at par here.
Right on line, but just misses. A tap in for bogey. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Brooke Henderson at the top. Her lead is 2 shots. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4. This one appears to be fairway bound. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
This one is right at it. That's a really nice approach shot. He's got this left for birdie. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after bogey on the previous hole. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in 2nd place. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
This is about a 120-yard shot. Just 2 strokes off the lead.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
That's another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, Brooke Henderson in front, leading by 2.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Nicely done. Well, Canada does have a bright star in Brooke Henderson. She's a consistent contender almost every week, it seems. Of course, she's won some majors. She's won a national title. She wins regularly on the LPGA Tour. There's a lot to like about Brooke Henderson.
Well, how could you not like the fact that she swings it like perfectly? I mean, it's just phenomenal how good her swing is. I mean, it's just, you would just dream of being able to be that good. And she falls out of bed every single day and is that good.
Looks perfect.
I know, yeah. I'm jealous. But, you know, she's just got an all-around game, and she's got the personality to match where, you know, she's going to win plenty more tournaments in her career, and she's going to do it by just devastating you. And
well, she's Canadian. She probably apologizes for beating you.
No, she doesn't. I promise you. She does not apologize for beating you. She's like, if she does, she says it sarcastically. Oh, so sorry. You know, better luck next time, because she, you know, she's that fiery. She's a heck of a competitor. You know, I mean, I just enjoy watching her compete day in and day out. It's a lot of fun being around her and seeing what she's capable of.
Well, it's fair to say that Max Homa is filled with confidence these days, isn't he? And it just seems like he's going to keep adding title after title to his resume. Yeah,
what can you say more about Max? I mean, his game is just continually to evolve year in and year out. And it just seems like with every step that he takes, it's gargantuan for his confidence, because he's just a tour-bred winner.
Great shot. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. It's just about 3 feet away.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at 10 under par for the day. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Time to check in with Max Homa. What's he got in store for us here? And back to the course with the live action. This is his second shot. Not a bad play, that one. 20 feet to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
This one looking really good.
But that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. Now leading by 1 shot. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Okay, that'll work. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
Can he make one from long range? This is going right at the hole. Oh, my.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now, and this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Going with 8-iron here. That is the way you play it.
Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homa's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
All right, chirp, chirp. Let's see if we can put a birdie on the scorecard. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Time for the tee shot at the par 5. That's going to work nicely for him. This shot from about 190 yards.
Oh, he's going to love this one.
Okay, that'll play. 4 feet remains. He makes the putt and extends his lead. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
What a beautiful leave right there. Now over to Max Homa.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
This has got some intent.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. This putt left for birdie. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. The closing hole is a par 4. That is an absolute missile. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Oh, that's the way you finish, a birdie on the closing hole. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back. It's the final round of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. Not a bad result right there. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Really well done. Nine feet remain. What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's go to the par 3 second. Pulling hybrid out of the bag.
Four against the wind to stick that one.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Teeing off here on the third. That's a good one to build momentum on. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with pitching wedge here. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. "13 feet to the cup." All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, this putt's going to go down the hill and also break to the right.
Looking better.
He gets that one to drop.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Our featured player likes the way the taking out, currently in first place. Wow, that was launched. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course.
this is tracking. It's tracking. Come on.
What a shot. A tap in left for birdie. That putt goes in, and what a start for our featured player, adding to the lead.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
I like the pace on this putt. Come on.
Getting better. Yeah.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
That dog will hunt.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form. He's got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
This is beautiful to watch.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Here's Max Homa now. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
I like the look of this. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently now 22 under the card. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
Already in first place, trying to make that margin larger.
Good shot there, Beamer. He's setting up for his second shot.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. 4 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
This player is putting for fun.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
We've made our way to a par 3.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. I'm being told John has more. John, what can you tell us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Time to get back to the course. He's got this putt for birdie. Henny, how tricky is this one?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Great putt there for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 10 shots. Over to number 8, it's a par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
That is going to work. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. This one's going right there. Just a phenomenal approach here at the 8th, and now we're going to see a birdie putt. 4 feet left to the hole. The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow. Let's take a look at Brooke Henderson from earlier today.
Yeah, I got to say, check this shot out, and what a shot it was indeed.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homa, wow, wow, wow.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Okay, on to the next. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
I like that one.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
What a beautiful shot here into number 10, and now a great look at birdie. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Okay, here we are again, back live. 3 feet left.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
He makes the putt and extends his lead. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Oh, well done. This is his second shot. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 13 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
good was that putt? Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 12th. That's a good-looking shot there. Putting for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Par 3, hole number 14.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt is breaking right to left.
A birdie putt awaits. Oh, what a putt. And that'll ensure he remains in first place.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Put a circle on the scorecard.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off now on this par 5. That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Another good shot from our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
A tap in left for birdie. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
That would have been one for the highlight reel. Here's the second on 17. Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range. And just to finish off the par. Now to Brooke Henderson.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I like the look of this. Going to go in.
Before we go back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. Oh, flex on that drive. Beautiful shot from our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
He's got this putt left to win the event. A prestigious win has been clinched. Our featured player wins the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
A sensational win on an iconic golf course, home of the King.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.